Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 13 of the November daily draws. So as we start the weekend, let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Abyss, followed by an Oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Here we go. And we'll go there today. And our card is the Chariot. No, it's not. It's similar to the Chariot, because I saw the bird, and there's a bird riding in the bird. This is the Six of Swords. So this is a journey, and to me, when I look at this card, I immediately think of a journey, but a journey of the mind, of perception, of where we take our focus and our mind. Now, it can, just point out that it can involve literally leaving a situation geographically, a physical journey. It can be literally leaving a situation behind you, moving on to better times, all of that kind of situations. But primarily to me, because it's the swords, because it's to do with the intellect, to do with the mind, to do with, and the communication obviously as well, but mainly to do with the way we think. I see it as a journey of the mind, and into more calmer thinking, into more peaceful thinking, to more positive thinking, to less disruptive and turbulent thoughts going on in your head, calming the mind, getting a sense of focus, moving to that place of focus and calmness where you can begin to work out the next step. Right? With all these waves coming and crashing, you need to go beyond them to where you see the boat there on the calmer waters. You need to escape the tumultuous waves, and that maybe, the different thoughts that may be bombarding you. You need to calm that down. You can't think clearly because of all the things that's coming crashing over your mind, and you need to still that. And it does tie in with what we've had over the past few days, with, like, particularly with the Knight of Pentacles, where the slowing down, the taking time to become more aware and not rushing ahead, getting to that place, where you can calm yourself. With that Hermit Oracle card about retreat and recharge, that aspect too. And as we start the weekend, this is probably a good time to do this, assuming, of course, that we have more spare time over the weekend. Where some people, of course, I realize when I keep saying that the weekend's a good time to do this, not everyone has that space. Sometimes the weekends are the busiest times. We have different schedules and different things that we have to do in the way our work life is, and all the other aspects of responsibilities. The weekend isn't always that time. Maybe sometime in the week may be better for us. But traditionally, it's seen as the time where the working week's over, and not all this case, as I say, as I just acknowledged. And the way we can do this is to just take a time aside to meditate, to listen to some calming music, to maybe read something or something inspirational, to take an oracle deck or some kind of more, a deck with more positive, affirmative sort of messages to boost up our mood and to bring some focus to us. And it's because it's that journey, it's that moving away from that disruption in the mind to a calmer mind, more organized mind, a stiller mind, for where we can see things more clearly. So the Six of Swords is basically saying, I mean, this follows the Five of Swords, which is often seen as the walking away from a defeat, and it's like this is like the next step, and it's like changing our mind from having a defeatist mindset, from I can't to I can. It's that kind of journey, moving from I can't to I can, that kind of mental journey and transformation that will come through that. So that's what we're doing today as we start this weekend. We're thinking about how we can change our thinking to bring a more stable, calmer state to our minds, and thereby to our being, because if our minds are calm, it tends to translate down into the rest of us, into our bodies, into our emotions, and then into our actions, that we operate more calmly. The decisions that we make are done in a more calmer way, and a more focused and aware way, that with more confidence and more positive energy behind the intent of them. So this is what we're looking at today. So calm the mind, get to that place, a different place where the mind has that calmer, clearer mindset, to be able to that further clarity of mind that you can gain from that. And I think that's what the message is of this card today. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with that. And here we go. Love this card. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. And sometimes all we need that to get through that kind of transitional period of the mind, going from that tumultuous period in our minds to that calmer stage, is that we just need to, through the process, feel loved and comforted. And through Mother Earth as well, maybe going into nature, connecting with the earth, becoming grounded, but knowing that it's that self-love, loving ourselves for who we are, and getting a good positive self-image, and moving from a poor self-image to a good self-image, going from a state of not really loving ourselves or thinking much of ourselves, to loving ourselves and appreciating who we are, and being confident in who we are. Those are journeys as well, of the kind that the Six of Swords represents. So this is what we are embarking on as we start this journey. As we start the weekend, this is the kind of journey we are beginning on. So that is today's message, guys. I'll be back tomorrow to do day 14. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.